Benjamin. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about how I've been making my home smell good. And so I like doing things in a natural way, and I've learned some crunchy ways. And so I thought I would share that with you today. And one of them is not so crunchy, and that's just because I'm still learning how to get certain smells in and out of your home. And so we know that the plugins are not any good. We know certain things like paraffin wax is not good when you are burning candles in your home. And so I opted for a soy candle. And so I wanted to show you guys how I did that and how I make them by myself over here at home in very small batches. And so also I found some really great natural homemade cleaners that we can make as well. And so since this is a home channel, I just want to put it out there that if you guys are watching this, I really would love if you would subscribe and become family with us, because I know that so many of you love content that focuses on God, home, and health. And that's kind of what we're doing here. We're just getting through this 2025, and we're going to learn how to budget better, save better, and not spend so much, and kind of create and do things ourselves. Okay, so I'm just going to cover the bases. So right now I am in my guest room, which I turned into my candle making room, kind of like my little area. And so I'm going to show you my candle that I have recently made, and it is a heart, and then it is a strawberry smell scent. Now these jars are 9 ounces, and so they hold about 7 ounces of candle in there. And so it smells so good. So this is a 100% soy wax, and the wick is a 100% cotton wick. And so these are two things that I kind of was playing with. Let me show you actually. So I do have 2 different ones. So when I first started, I wanted to see, like, could I do it? And so I bought a kit, and this one is, oh my God, this one's like my favorite. And so this is a blueberry one. And so this is how I started. So this is the original label. And then on the bottom is my warning label, which you're gonna need. And then this candle is 100% soy wax. Now this is candle wax that is soy 464, and I actually got a different type of wax. And so if you can see, I'm burning it now to see if I like this wax, how my scent throw is going to be. And so my cold throw smells great on the strawberry and on this blueberry. When I light this, my hot throw, which is when I heat it, the smell is just delicious. And this one's my favorite. I did not sell this one, so I sold out of my entire batch, my first one, and I did 12 candles, and I completely sold out, which was such a blessing from God. Like, the name of my candle company is called Verse and Flame, and basically the whole behind it is, you know, flame for the candle and then a verse. So each candle comes with a verse from the Bible, and sometimes I feel like it's really hard for me to read my Bible, but if there's like a verse or something that I can read daily, that really helps me with my reading. Even if it's just one verse, it helps you get there. So that is kind of like the story behind my label. And I actually have a new label that I've been working on. So you guys can do that on Canva and try out different things. So right now I'm kind of like in the trial phase of what I like. And so I do really like the 10, but I don't know if it's me. And so also I do really like this jar, and I do have labels coming so I can make, but I'm just not really sure if it's me. So what I think in the first of your trial, you're just really figuring out who you are and who you want to present when people come and buy your candles. And so eventually I'm gonna have to choose like one vessel, and I guess I could change it, but this here is just for Valentine's Day. Usually I just like it plain and simple. I know a lot of people do different ones, and hey, we may experiment and do different things, but because we're just starting, you really just want to make sure you're getting your scent throw right, and when people are burning it, because it's so horrible when you burn a candle and there's no smell, right? Do you agree? Hit like if you agree. Let me show you everything that I got to make my candles. And so the first thing that I actually got, I got this about 10 years ago. You guys are, you're gonna laugh. I got this over at the thrift store, and I think it was like $5, and I was like, I don't know why, but I need to get this. So 10 years ago, I knew I wanted to do something, and I kind of been studying for the last 5 or 6 years. So don't think that if you find something that you're not going to use it. I've had this for 10 years, and when I found the kit, it was absolutely amazing. So the kit came with a pitcher, and it's just a metal pitcher, and you put your wax in here with the heating. This heating source is absolutely amazing. Like, I would highly recommend this, and it melts my wax perfectly. And so also I really like having a thermometer on hand, and so I'll show you what that looked like. And this is like a candy thermometer, and it's very easy to read, and so it will clip on like so, and then I pour my wax in and it measures it. And so I actually heard something about candle wax, and basically what they were saying is, somebody said, you know, how hot do I burn it? How high? And then when do I pour? And so a really good, I think it's black tie barn candle, he was talking and he said, it really just depends on where you live, because your temperatures could be different, and everything is, it just, you really have to like test and do things yourself. And so I think that was a really good response, but I will tell you that I basically heat my wax up to 185, and then I put my smell, and then I pour around 145, 150. And that was for the Soy 464, and I really got a really, really good smell. I did get different wicks, so you will need wicks. And what you can do is, there's pre-tab ones, or you can use a hot glue gun and hot glue them yourself. That's what I do. I have done the pre-tab ones, and they are really nice, I will say that. And also, when you're mixing your wax, you want a nice spoon. So I got these off of Amazon, and I don't know, some people say they stir for 2 to 3 minutes, and then some people, but I count, I do about 50 stirs, if not more. And then I kind of just let that temperature go down. Some people do pour at 185. They do that, they stir it really quick, and they pour it, and they have really good outcomes. So you just really have to practice. And also, these are really helpful. This, you put your wick inside like that, and then put it on your jar. And so these are all things that, you know, you need. Now, what, so we talked about the vessel that you need. You can get tins, you can get glass, you can get matte ones, you can get shiny ones. There's just so many different vessels that you can get for your candles, but I would highly recommend probably not doing dollar store. I mean, I don't want any fires in anybody's house. I don't want it in my house, and I want to make sure I'm using vessels that are supposed to be for candle burning. Now, look, I'm noticing now, I'm looking at my candle, and it's a really, really, maybe the wick was too long. And so this is why testing is so important. And so I don't know if you can see the black smoke coming off of that, but that's not what we want. We want a good burning candle, and we don't want smoke coming out of that. Like, that's just not okay with me. So testing again, and I didn't have that problem with the tins. And so pretty much you can make your own candles at home, and you can save a ton of money if you love burning candles. And soy is definitely a lot better than paraffin wax. Now, a lot of my friends have asked me for beeswax, and so I'm actually venturing off into beeswax, and I'm going to try that, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. I love the smell of beeswax, and I know people add essential oils and things, but from the kind of research that I've done, I just really haven't found that people love it as much as just burning the beeswax. So beeswax it purifies your air, which is something that, you know, we should all want, especially if we have kids. So that was basically my candle little like thing that I'm doing for your house. So if you're looking for your house to smell yummy and good, and I'll show you the wax. So I ordered 10 pounds of wax, and so it comes in a big old bag like this, which I wish they separated it and weighed it, but they don't. Oh, that's another thing. So you have to have a scale. So there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You want to have a scale. You want to make sure that your candles are, you know, all having the same weight. So you're going to tear out your scale. And so you want to make sure it has this little thing on there. So when you are pouring your wax or measuring that, you know, all your candles are kind of like the same weight. And I think I covered everything. Molds, if you want to do like I did a mold on the candles over there. But I'm even thinking like wax melts would be great for these. And so maybe I'll do wax melts too. So there is just so much that you can do, especially if you want to do it for your home. So let me go ahead and show you another great thing that I found, a cleaner for your counters. And it's wonderful and it's very easy to make. And so let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and show you that. Okay guys, so we are now back inside of my kitchen and we are making our homemade cleaner. Now you are going to need a nice jar that you can keep this in. So it doesn't have to be like this, but it can be like a leftover canning jar from something. Let me see, like something like this. Remember guys, my kitchen, I gotta work on it. Don't judge me, okay? Look at that pantry, don't judge me, okay? I know you're judging me, don't judge me. Okay, so we are going to then have oranges or lemons, it's up to you, or both. You can even add in some basil, which I'm going to do, or some pine needles. Yum, it's going to smell amazing. And then you're going to fill your jar. So let's go ahead, fill it with the vinegar, and then we are going to let it sit for about 4 weeks, and then we will have an amazing cleaner. Okay, so this is what you see. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay, so this is what you see. We have orange peels, and what I simply do, it's so easy, you guys, okay? I'm gonna juice these oranges after, so don't think that I'm going to waste it. Okay, honey. And so then we are going to cut these like this, slice this, come around, and then I just am peeling it like so. And you guys, if you peel with your hands, that's fine too. Whatever works for you. I'm not gonna judge you. And then you have your peels, okay? And so you wanna fill up your jar as much as you can. I'm like low because I don't know where my stand is right now, but look, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Look at this. We're putting all of our peels in here. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. So much. So we need a little bit more. So we're going to fill it all the way to the top. Hi, it's Lady and Dad. Yeah. I have 86,000 slots.
Bye for now. See you later.
Now we have our oranges in the jar and it's all filled to the top. And I don't have any basil. I thought I did. But if you have any basil or pine needles, that is a great addition to doing this. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and pour our vinegar. So now we have our vinegar in there with the orange peels. And now what I'm going to do is store it in the cabinet, kind of like in a dark place. And then we're gonna leave it there for 4 weeks. I know 4 weeks, it's a long time. 4 weeks, and then you will have some homemade cleaner that will smell very good for your bathroom. Vinegar is great for mold, and it really helps keep everything pretty clean. So this is a great way to do something natural that won't mess up your respiratory system, and it's just great all around. All right, friends, that was it for 2 of my best tips for what I'm doing right now. We're gonna have more coming. That's not it. That's just 2 of the things that I do. But I didn't want to make this video like 45 minutes long. So we'll split it up. This is part 1, we'll say. So have any questions, comments, put it in the comments and we'll talk, we'll chat. I'm getting ready to go get rid of some formula. She's over there. She's hungry. So bye.